If you've ever owned a rental property, you surely know the difference. The way you drive a rental car is likely not the way you drive your own car. The difference is real. The difference is how much you care. It's no secret that we take care of what we own. If you own a home, a car, a high-end bicycle, or other object, chances are you take better care of it than if you just borrowed it. We don't always do it perfectly, but we hear that nagging voice when we glance in the back seat and realize that kid clutter has become overwhelming, or our home looks a bit tired compared to our neighbors. I doubt you feel that for your rental car when you drop it off at the airport, or the Airbnb when you check out. But could this apply to our employees, those we rely on daily to keep the machine running? I believe there are two types of team members: owners and renters. The difference is how much they care. It stems from our emotional connection to the team, the work, and the company. It also likewise contributes to our emotional connection to the team. Let me explain. Ownership is an investment. It requires giving something up to get something, trading value, as it were. And ownership has a sense of longevity, a timeline in which the owned item or investment will hopefully increase in value or provide a series of dividends. Renting, on the other hand, is short-term and serves an immediate purpose. Are you starting to see how this might apply to your team? The team member can own their work, the team and the company. If they're invested in it, they'll treat it as their own. They'll go the extra mile. They will protect it, defend it, fight for it. This type of team member we want. If they're merely renters, the work serves an immediate purpose. It pays the bills. It's fairly safe to assume that 10% of your employees at best are renters. We've all rented jobs from time to time, no judgment. It's a stopgap measure until something better comes along, or maybe a better leader comes along. Renters do what's necessary. After all, you do put gas in the rental car before you return it, but nothing beyond. Ownership always starts with an offering. This is an invitation to participate in the work, to assume part of the risk, either emotionally or financially, and have a voice at the table. Owners call the shots, after all. Participation is skin in the game. Remember, it involves trading value. So you do well to consider what value your employees are trading to own the work of the team. If they're only trading time for pay, that isn't ownership, that's renting. If they trade emotional energy, extra time, full effort, creativity, innovation, feedback, accountability, and the like, then they're most likely owners. This is their investment. They're giving something that they hope will increase the value of the asset, the team, that will turn into a lasting dividend going forward. If ownership starts with an offering, then the logical thought that follows is, what is the role of the leader? Is the leader a landlord or a condominium corporation? So humor me to stretch the metaphor. If you as a leader treat your people as tenants who come and go, who line your pockets and do your bidding, then they're renters, and they'll treat their employment home as such. If, however, you see yourself more as a member of the condo board, partnering and dependent on other co-owners, then they'll also treat you in that manner. It's a mindset. Do I have all the answers, make all the decisions, and bark all the orders? Okay, maybe you don't bark. Or do I listen, invite new ideas, share the work, blame and glory? The difference is striking. That may be the most important point. Focus on your own role as the leader, for this will determine who's on your team. If you as a landlord view your team as tenants, then owners won't show up. It's no mystery that renters don't come to a condo board meeting. Lastly, don't mistake this emotional connection for a feeling that you can manufacture. Ownership creates care and concern that emerges as a tangible feeling. However, you can't manufacture that feeling. There's no shortcut to create that feeling you get when you wiggle your toes in the lawn of the home you own. Corporations often try to emulate that feeling by promoting their brand, their vision, their CSR programs, or the like. These are important, but nothing builds the connection, loyalty, dedication, and productivity that ownership does. Maybe it's time to sell your people a stake in the team. Or just ask them, whose team is this? I'm Mark Frizzell.